Good morning, welcome to sunny Spain. My name is Victor, and just the crazy world that we live in, just the absolutely insane world that we're living in. I live here in Spain, and the European Union is collapsing. It is literally collapsing. It's just absolutely insane. These leaders, these so-called leaders who really should be arrested and thrown into prison, are bringing us all down with them. They really are. They're committed, completely committed to this Ukraine, war. Funding Ukraine, sending them arms, money that we don't have. Yeah, these countries don't have money. They've completely spent all their money during these last 2 years, shutting down the economy, paying people for doing nothing. Now it's all coming to bite us on the arse. Now what we've got here is a group of narcissistic sociopaths who are completely unable to take responsibility for their actions, who blame everyone else for what's going on. They blame the Russian leader, they blame white supremacists, they blame racists, they blame everyone but themselves. So now what we've got is runaway inflation. I go to the supermarket every day and the price of food is just going up and up and up. This is just not sustainable. The European people seem to be taking it right now. I personally am figuring out, what solutions are there. What can I personally do about it? Well, what I personally do about it is try and get the message out there to some people, anyone, to try and wake them up. Support independent journalists. Donate, do whatever you can to support independent journalists. Sign petitions, get the government, force governments to talk about, debate certain issues that need to be debated. Things like that. If millions of people did these things, we'd see change. But we've got to do something. We've got to do something. These European leaders told us for years how important it is to go green, how important it is to ban coal refineries, coal factories. We've got to stop using coal. It's so important to stop using coal because coal is destroying the environment. And look what's happening now. They're banning Russian gas. So now they're being forced to reopen coal plants. This is insane. These people are insane. They should never have closed coal factories. They should never have closed them. They should keep them open, because if China can open them and India can open them, why can't we? If China and India are using coal like never before, why can't we? They're doing okay over there with their energy. Whereas here in Europe, where our energy infrastructure is collapsing. This is just not acceptable. We have to do something about this. So I pray that what we're seeing now in Europe, what we're seeing now with the European people waking up, I pray that this is a good sign. I pray that Macron in France, losing the majority in the parliamentary elections and basically running a minority lame duck government, I pray that this will show these elites that the masses are starting to get pissed off. They're starting to have enough with these leaders. Here in Spain, in the south, in Andalusia, which has been the socialist heartland for 40 years, has now lost completely. The socialists in Andalusia have completely collapsed. They've turned to the conservatives now for the first time ever in Andalusian history. We're seeing Italians now voting for the Brotherhood Party, anti-establishment party. More and more people are starting to feel the pain in their pockets. More and more people are listening to their leaders, telling them not to have showers every day, or not to have 5-minute showers, and not to use their air conditioning systems, and not to eat meat. Well, these so-called leaders are doing exactly those things. So I pray that we're witnessing now a gradual awakening that's kind of accelerating because more and more people are getting desperate. More and more people are struggling. More and more people are going to have to use food banks. And the anger levels are going to keep increasing. And it doesn't matter what they try to do. It doesn't matter what propaganda they try to spread. However way they try to spin the news, they're just not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be able to do it. Because more and more people are suffering and struggling. So it's sad that it comes to this. That it takes more and more people to suffer for them to wake up. But that's just the way it is. That's the human way. That's the human way. So I'm going to keep praying. Every single day I pray. I'm becoming more and more spiritual. I'm turning more and more to spirituality, to meditation, to self-inquiry, self-contemplation. What am I doing here? What's my purpose? What is this human journey all about? What is my role in all this? I've been struggling myself these last few years living here in Spain when I lost my job a few years back. Struggling to find a decent, well-paid job. I've been struggling for years with this. So it's been tough for me personally. It's been tough for me personally living here in Spain. Watching these European leaders dragging us down into the abyss, economic collapse, energy collapse. We're seeing it right now. It's amazing to me that people around me don't seem to care. When you have conversations with people, they talk about nonsense while the system collapses all around us. What can you do? I guess it's going to take people to actually experience it themselves to realise that it is real. But it is real. We live in the information age. So it's amazing to me that so many people don't see what's coming. So I'm going to keep praying, keep preparing as best I can, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you in the next video. If you can, please subscribe. Yeah, I'm starting out. I've been around for a while on YouTube, but I don't really release videos that often. But I'll try and give it more of an effort. So if you could subscribe, give me a like, that would be fantastic. Thank you. I'll see you soon.